Hello there! Once again, this is Anton from Anton Will Obey, coming at you with another kind of random lot of comics. I picked these up for 22 issues for $13.50. Bought them from a different guy as my last set, but they always seem to settle right around that $13 price. I can oftentimes get them for $12 or $11 too if I get a couple at different times. Anyway, this had some books in it that I was really into the covers and thought I would snag it, and now I'm going to share it. So, one of the things that was in the lot was an issue of Tsunami Girl, which I am not familiar with in any way. It's an Image title. And at first glance, I really didn't care, but the more I kept looking at this motorcycle cover, that is amazing. That is freaking unbelievably done. I really, really like that. The water splash, everything. She matches the bike as far as like her hair, skin, robot color or whatever. I just thought it was pretty dang cool. And I got a couple issues of Tsunami Girl. The inside art is pretty standard, but I just thought the cover looked like an 80s, new wave album, and I just love that. Next up, I got an issue of Night Warriors, issue number 2, the Darkstalker series. I used to play the game a lot, Darkstalkers. Felicia was probably my more favorite character from the Darkstalker series. I liked Lilith very well. But yeah, this is kind of weird. This falls into that realm of anime art, or I guess manga art, that I'm not a huge fan of. The eyes can be too big. The features can be too exaggerated, too long and skinny. It's not my favorite kind of manga style. There's definitely, they're known for their big eyes, but there's done differently that I like better. In this lot was an issue of Creepsville, number 3. I thought it had a great Betty Page looking gal on the front. It's got the monkey gorilla robot head from, I can't remember what, the Robot Beast or some old sci-fi movie. Plus you had a T-Rex in the background. Go-Go Comics. This looked like everything good. It has its own, like, cut out your own trading cards in there, which I always thought that kind of stuff was weird. But when you crack it open, heck, it looks damn near like a Heathcliff comic. Heathcliff. I mean, look at the eyes and look how they're done. Almost Archie, but not quite. I'm pretty sure that was Heathcliff that did the eyes that way, where they're kind of joined at the bottom. I don't know. It was really goofy, and I was just amazed because this is a book I didn't know about. Actually, most of the books in this set are books I've never heard of. There was only a couple that I knew of in advance. And one of those has been on my radar and I've been trying to get, which is 50 Girls 50. This is an Image title. It's Frank Cho art. I mean, it's amazing. It's some of the best retro-inspired sci-fi spacesuits and action sequences. It's pretty good. But I'm absolutely in love with just the covers from the series. There's one that's got a T-Rex with a helmet on. I can't wait to get that one. It just had one random issue in it, and I was like, if I'm ever going to try it out for almost no expense, I'm going to go for it now. So I don't like it when I get a preview comic in a set, especially because this is really thin. That always is kind of lame. I will accept it occasionally because I got a really good deal on it. But otherwise, that's not a comic. That is like a flyer. I got an issue number 4 of Rapture and Ricochet, which is a Eric Larson thing, spin-off of Savage Dragon. I'm not like wild about it, and I think I have a couple issues of it already, so that wasn't a big deal. Now, for some reason, I really do dig some of Rob Liefeld's early stuff. I know it's really bad, but in particular, Vogue and Riptide are two comics that, I don't know, they're so Liefeld, but I really, something about them, the time period, I know they look like awful, but I don't know, I dig them. The colors that they were using back then on this stuff, I just thought was great. So anyway, they had a variant cover of Riptide, which I don't believe I have. I have quite a few different variant covers of Riptide, and I think they had like 1 or 2 different covers for each one, but it's been so long ago I can't really remember. They had an issue of Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, bound in here. Pretty rough ads in the back, but black and white. I don't know if it's based on, like, I don't think it's based on a movie or anything. I do know in the 80s that they made a Sheena movie, Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. I believe Marvel made the comic adaptation of it, and I know I've never seen it. I probably should. I should put it on my list of terrible things to sit through. Espers or ESPers. Now, I've never seen these made by Image. I've always seen them made by, I think Eclipse is who originally made them. But I remember they had fantastically rendered covers, and like the color work was really amazing. They are still black and white inside. And let me know if that is ESPers or Espers. I can't tell. I call it Espers, but it's probably ESPers. Darkchild, The Legacy, issue number 2. Got a big schmooze on the front there, where it looks like it's gotten wet and pulled off, or some sticker damage or something. Darkchild is very much in that 10th kind of let's make it McFarlane-y type stuff that Image was doing. A lot of comics were doing it back then, and I'm okay with that. It's kind of a cool, scratchy, dark art style. Witchblade was using it a lot too. I forgot about that. Battle Chasers. But you can see very, very, very busy artwork. Image had a couple different styles. They had everything else that Liefeld was doing back in the day, and then they had everybody trying to draw like Todd McFarlane. And some of the copy Todd McFarlane art stuff was pretty damn cool, just the extra art that they did. Here's one I'd never heard of, Mike Grell, Maggie the Cat. Image, but it looks like it was originally probably made by another company, because I'm pretty sure I've seen this cover, but it was like by some smaller publisher. I'm not positive. That's the most Black Widow thing going on there. Anyway, got that. Came with an issue of Dark Ivory, which looks like a vampire book, which I'm not really into vampire books at all. Vampires, I don't know, they had their moment of coolness kind of back when Buffy was on TV. And then after that, it's just like, I am so over vampires. Who even cares about vampires anymore? Zombies also used to be cool now, too. I loved them in the 90s, like before everybody else did. And now, like, everybody is all zombie shit all the time. Fuck it, I'm done with it. Aphrodite X, this is from Top Cow. It's kind of an imagey type title. Art in it looks not too bad, but it's something I'm not familiar with. So, I got it. Okay, and here's why, this is why Rob Liefeld sucks. Look at this. Look at that. What is going on with that? And you made this the cover. Why would you do that, Rob? Now, don't get me wrong. I am deliberately seeking out Rob Liefeld's early stuff that I like. I love his character design for Vogue. The color scheme, everything is cool. I even kind of like the way he draws hair. I used to hate it, but it's kind of growing on me. But, man, see, like, even inside the book, it's not that bad. Why would you put that on the cover? That's like the worst cover. You should have redone that one and added, like, some back or something. Here's another issue of Tsunami Girl, which, like I said, never heard of, but was really intrigued by the covers. Just thought they looked amazing. Once again, looks like an 80s pop album cover. I have the first issue of Dolls, so I'm very glad to have like some more issues of Dolls. Basically, it's about some like old toy maker dude who like makes dolls of teenage girls that come to life and do battle for him. I guess that sounds so creepy when you describe it that way, but that is exactly what it is. Some old doddering man makes a bunch of teenage girl robot things and uses them to kill people. Anyway, I got issue 2. I got issue 1, but this is a variant cover from the one I have. And so I was pleased with it. It's total 90s camp at its best. Yep, see? Weird old man making a weird girl in his robot. Creepy. Every little pile of comics that they label bad girls will always have probably an issue of She or Vampirella, and often a copy of Tomu. So I got Tomu number 2. I've got quite a few of these. They fill in, they just keep piling in. I probably got 2 or 3 copies of this. I was actually able to find the action figure from this thing too, and that's pretty cool. I can't remember where I put the last one, so I'm going to stick it there. Issue 1B of Tomu. Issue number 0 of Tomu. Tomo. What is that? Dark Minds? Number 9? Never heard of it. Didn't look that interesting. It looked like just one of those titles they kind of threw in. Not something I was really excited about. And then the last is Dead at 17, The Witch Queen. Another Image title that I've never heard of. And of course, I am intrigued by Image titles I've never heard of. I'm interested. I want to check them out. I want to see what they are. And I can tell you, I think I've seen this. So maybe I do have this. I just have a different cover. Either way, I have one now. So anyway, that is my comic lot. That is my little tiny haul that I got. I think these were worth $13.50. That's with shipping and everything. I thought that was a good deal. Got quite a few issues that I was actually looking for of stuff. Particularly anytime I see a issue of Espers or ESPers, I will take it. And of course the 50 Girls 50. That's always a thing. Dolls and Vogue and I mean stuff I'm looking for. Anyway, hope you guys like it. If you did, hit like. That's pretty much my story. That's all I got. I will catch you guys later. Bye.